Before getting started, first let's quickly go through how to create a table and insert data into it and display. Our target is to create a table named employee with fields employee ID, first name, last name and salary. And this is the first command. Create table followed by table name, that is employee. And then the field definitions, field name followed by its type. Here, EMPID is the name of the field and it is followed by its type. We selected int here, that is integer, a numeric value without fraction part. First name is of type var character. Its full form is variable character, that is, though you mentioned 50 here, we are informing that the length is variable and hence memory will be allocated as per the usage, but 50 is the maximum length. Similarly, last name is also a varchar, a sequence of characters. And salary as a numeric field with 10, 2 means total 10 digits space, out of which 8 digits are allocated for integer part and 2 for fraction part. Now when you execute this command, database system will create a table for us, after which we can insert, select and update. Our second step is to insert data into the table, and the command is insert into table name and values, followed by values for each column of the table. Here it is EMPID, first name, last name and salary. And after this, data is inserted into the table. Now to display the data, we need to use the select command. Select all columns. Here, asterisk means all columns from table, that is employee. This command is called query, which enables us to retrieve the information from the table. Now with this, you know 3 commands here: create, insert and query. Let's see how to execute them through MySQL Workbench environment. First open MySQL Workbench. You will get it post installation. First thing is, you need to create a database. In simple words, you can consider it as a place where you place tables and other database objects. To create a database, command is create database followed by database name, let's say DemoDB. You can also choose the character set to be used here. It determines the range of characters that you can store. UTF-8 is a better choice for us, and you can refer to the Q&A section for more details about it. Let's run the command. We created the database here. Now you can see that there may be more than one database. Now when you are trying to create a table or a query, it's better to choose a default database so that you don't need to prefix database name each time when you refer to the table. And for that, use the command use and followed by database name, that is DemoDB here. Now we selected the database. Now let's create the table. Create table, employee, followed by fields. EMPID of type integer. First name of type var character of 50. Last name of type var character of 50. Salary of type numeric of 10, 2. Close the parenthesis and put the semicolon to indicate that this is the end of the command. Now let's run it. Now we created the table structure. Let's insert some data. Insert into employee and values followed by values for the columns. Note that we need to use single quote for string. Now let's write one more insert. You can select these 2 commands and run them at one go, or you can do it individually. Now to see the content of the table, we need to use the query. Select all columns from table name, that is employee. Now run the command. You can see the data now. To drop the table, you can use the drop table command followed by table name, that is employee here. If you run this command, table gets dropped, means table is removed along with its data. Normally you don't need to drop the table. It is done only when you don't need it anymore. You are now familiar with how to create a table, how to insert data into the table, and how to query, along with this simple drop command. Well done, we got started.